Good morning, friends. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to the Daily Tarot Message here on my channel. For some of you, this will be morning tea. For some of you, it will be afternoon tea. I am sure it will be helpful and encouraging guidance that will help you get through your day today. So, whenever you watch this, friend, I believe it will be the right time for you. I believe it will be inspirational and encouraging. That is certainly my intention and my prayer before even going live and doing this video. I hope that you guys had a wonderful weekend. I hope everything was marvelous. I've gotten some really neat downloads and learned a few things too about this retrograde season and how it may impact us depending on our birth or natal chart, our sign. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. I am Myra, and the name of my channel is Healing Tea Talk. If you are new, hi Jackie. Good morning. Um, I have put up 4 of the mid-February month readings for Pisces, Aries, Taurus, and Gemini. I will be continuing with Cancer, Virgo, Libra, and Scorpio. So I will get those videos up later today. Also, if you would like an on-the-spot reading, that is a possibility after I do the general morning tea talk. Okay. Couple things I think are really interesting. The way the Mercury retrograde showed up for me, I had a conversation with a fellow fire sign. And what I found very interesting because Mars is in Capricorn. And I'm sharing this with you because sometimes it may dawn on you at some point like why am I feeling so driven to be right? Right? Mercury is the planet about communication. Mercury is a planet of our thought processes and things like that. So with it being in retrograde in Pisces, good morning, Lashonda. Hi, bonjour, Tim. You may find that you may harp on a point, or there's something that retrograde means to go backwards, right? Or to cover a certain area twice, right? And so you may find that you may get stuck on a point or something. There may be something that God, the universe, spirit wants you to learn. So you may find that, okay, this life lesson is coming up again. Okay, what is it I'm supposed to learn? So for us, it was a conversation where we're both extremely blunt people. And I was like, this could be this very Marsy Mercury retrograde energy where I knew I was being honest. I didn't realize how blunt I was being, which offended this person. And I had to really, uh, like dial it back and say, okay, was it necessary to say it that way? Um, and they were equally blunt. They were equally direct. I was like, well, if usually if you could dish it out like this, you should be able to take it. It's basically what I said. And they conceded the point. Okay. But depending on your sign, though, it's really interesting to see how these planetary movements will impact you. Because if you are a water sign, you may find that you are more courageous and willing to share your feelings. You may feel more decisive about your love life. If you are an earth sign, you may find that your work ethic, you're getting a lot of things done. You're very, very focused, and it could show up that way. If you're an introvert, you could find yourself very, very introverted. Okay. Your thought processes on things could become very, you could overanalyze things. That's a possibility for our air signs. So I just wanted to mention that because I am noticing ways that it's showing up for me and in my life. So I just wanted to share that helpful information with you guys. Okay. As I go throughout this live reading, please hit the thumbs up or like button. It's very, very helpful. Bebop, welcome and good morning. Yay. Welcome, Bebop, to the morning tea, the healing tea tribe, friends. Yay. Glad you're joining us today. So, um, Also, too, I just want to explain the super chat, the sticker and the dollar sign. The sticker is a way to, if you hear something throughout the morning that you think is like aha or helpful, hit the super chat sticker. Or if you'd like to donate or pay for an on the spot reading, then you can use the little super chat dollar sign or the PayPal link in the description box to pay for an on the spot reading, which I do after the general message for today. Okay. So, you guys, as always, I just thank you, Holy Spirit, for leading me into the highest level of divine guidance and clarity for my friends watching. Hi, God's anointed daughter. Good morning, friends. Yes. Oh, that's awesome. I love it. I love it. I love it. All righty. So, the first guidance card out. Um, oh, I hear you, Bebop. I hear you. Well, I just believe that this guidance today will be helpful. If it's not specific enough, you can always do an on the spot reading. So, the first guidance card out from the Angel Guidance deck is Ground Yourself. And this says, when you detach from awareness of your body and the physical world, you become ungrounded. Although it's pleasant to float heavenward, your attention and work are needed on the earth. We're helping you balance the spiritual and material so that you can enjoy a lifelong earthly life. So, what this feels like, friends, again, it's not, this is like if you're in a dreamy, dreamy state, it could mean, be very practical. This card could also talk about paying attention to practical things that need to get done, like the dishes, balancing your checkbook, being present when people speak to you. If you have a tendency to sort of daydream or wander off while people are talking, it's sort of encouraging you be in the moment with them, hear what they're saying, show genuine concern. Now, we also have the heart chakra card here. So, what I also feel like this is if, Valentine's Day weekend just passed. And so, if you're in a very dreamy state, or it's like, oh gosh, I can't believe we spent the whole weekend together. I wonder when we're getting married. Okay. This card is sort of reminding you to ground yourself, come back to reality a little bit. You can still be in love and be happy, but it's time to focus on more practical matters as it relates to love. Take it one step at a time. Okay. Don't jump to the altar just yet. Okay. But be grounded, okay, in your approach. Love is all about giving and receiving. So interesting that came up, friends, because I binge watched Nick Lachey and his wife's new show on Netflix called Blind. Love is Blind. Oh my goodness. Friends, it is so intriguing. It's a social experiment where people, yes, Bonjour 10. It's a social experiment where people connect emotionally before they ever see each other. And then once they get to the proposal stage where they feel like I literally could spend my life with you, then they get to see each other, and then they spend this very beautiful romantic getaway together at a resort before they go back to real life. So I'm sharing that. Hi, Debbie. Good morning, friend. So this is about when you go back to real life responsibility. Some of you, today is President's Day, so happy President's Day. Some of you had to go to work today. Some of you did not. But it's about when we get back to our daily duties. It's understanding what value we bring to the world and what things we need to be responsible for and take care of. And then we also have giving and receiving, which is about having a good balance. It's sort of six of Pentacles energy, right? Having a good balance of give and take, not too much people pleasing and not too much selfishness, right? It's like being in a very balanced state of giving and receiving, friends. Alrighty, so let me pull a card from the Notes from the Universe on Love and Connections deck. So this is a general reading. It's for anybody watching. So as opposed to looking at it through the lens of your zodiac sign, sun, moon, rising, or Venus, sort of look at it as how, spirit is very smart and right, the source of all things. What you may find surprising, and I have found this too, is when I enter a reading with an open mind, a lot of times I'll get a message for me that is for me, like just being attentive. So sort of look at the reading through a general sense, like, okay, for me as a person, right? Something will come through, I'm certain of it. All right, this card says you are being watched by loving eyes. Okay, so this is about a person basically, this could be because of your job, your profession, a creative project. This could be a person who is loving you. All righty. And so, or you really admiring fondly somebody, but you are being watched by loving eyes. And then again, see me in their eyes. Okay. So this is about you seeing the divinity within someone, especially now. Here's what's interesting about this. If it's somebody difficult, maybe you guys had a tiff, an exchange over the weekend with someone, doesn't have to be a romantic interest, but there was maybe a disagreement or something you guys didn't see the same way, then this card is encouraging you to see the divinity within that person, see the good in that person, try to find the good in their intentions as well. Also, for some of you, it is time to get your vision checked. Okay. So it is really, you could be having difficulty with your vision. It could be something you've been trying to put off. And so this ground yourself energy is sort of reminding you to take care of things that need to be approached. Maybe you need to get the little pin in your glasses tightened up at Lens Crafters. Okay. But this could also be about really paying attention to your vision in the natural sense and also spiritually, right? Adjusting our vision. All right, friends. So let's get into your tarot spread for today. I am very excited about this. Again, if for some reason this message does not resonate, you can always do an on the spot reading. For those who are new, may I please introduce you to my channel moderators, LaShonda and Jared. They are very gifted and skilled people who can answer questions throughout the reading. They will if you're looking for links or anything like that and can't find them, they're really helpful in getting that information to you. Also, during the reading, I've been trying to not be as distracted, and sometimes I'm really, really focused on the energy of the cards. So if I miss your comment, I'm not ignoring you. I really want to give you an accurate reading, friends. Okay. So with that being said, Holy Spirit, can we have the overall energy of today's morning tea message? Inspiration. Oh, I love this. Being divinely inspired. It's a fiery energy, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo, but it's indicating there's a new passion that is brewing, that is emerging and erupting in you. It's when you get a real surge of energy to do something new. You could have met somebody new, but with the Magician right here, it's like you are inspired to create the life you want. You're inspired to create something new, like physically, mentally, spiritually. You see on the Magician card here, all of our elements are represented. We have our practical pentacles here, our very inspired and fiery fire signs, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, our emotion, our water signs here, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, and then our very intellectual and brilliant air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, here for the earth signs. So this is something new is brewing, friends, and it is divinely inspired. This is encouraging you to understand you have the ability to create what you want in any of those areas, and you've been gifted with the passion to do so. The Page of Pentacles sort of further, if it sort of informs this notion, because the Page of Pentacles is when you do want to start something new. It's when you're ready to present something to the world, a new venture, a new boyfriend, a new girlfriend. There's something new you want other people to see. Okay. And so this Page of Pentacles is like, I'm getting started, and you've got your sea legs a little bit firmer and you're ready to move forward. So that's pretty awesome here. Yeah. You guys have done a lot of meditation, evaluation, and planning. And so now you're ready to really, really start. You're really to start moving forward. That's really good. Really, really good. I feel like this is also, the Page of Pentacles, you may also be focusing on the practical matters of launching something, focused on the budget, focused on your energy. How much time do I have to do this? You're really looking at very practical things with this Page of Pentacles here. Okay. Oh, Bebop, thank you so much. So LaShonda will sort of explain that process to you or Jared. Either of them can, but I look forward to doing that, friend. All right. So in the recent past, there's a 10 of Pentacles, you guys. This is feeling very good and being very abundant. Emotionally, this is you feeling good. Physically, this is you feeling good. Okay. So it's you doing things from a very abundant place. Now, the Seven of Swords energy here, this could be someone outside of you energy coming in. It's a feeling of when you don't think you have enough, you feel like you need to take it. Okay. So being in a very abundant place here, I find it interesting that this Seven of Swords is here, which is a thought process sometimes. Sometimes it's not physically somebody stealing your money, although although you may want to be aware of people around you. But this is when it's a feeling of lack, right? The only time we really take something that doesn't belong to us is when we feel like we're in lack, right? We feel like we don't have enough. So this energy is a sort of a reminder that you have more than you think you do. You have more going for you than you think you do. You don't need to, there could be somebody around you who is an energy vampire. That is a person who drains your energy and your resources. So even if this is not a literal translation of somebody taking your money or something, it could be just an energy vampire, like somebody who is sort of zapping you and you're like, why do I feel depleted? Okay. Then we have the Hanging Man, which is about something happening in the perfect timing. All righty. So really, I encourage you not to worry about tomorrow. We are not competing with ourselves. I mean, with other people, right? We are just proving to ourselves what we're capable and able to do. And actually, you guys, I wrote that in my journal sitting right over there. I wrote in there, prove it to yourself. Don't worry about everybody else, right? So we're just proving things to ourselves. We're not worried about comparisons, not worried about other people. This is about you proving to yourself what you can do and what you can manifest, friends. Okay. All right. So let's take a look at the present energy and we will get clarifiers, guys. Awesome. Present energy, please. Present energy, please, Holy Spirit. This is beautiful, you guys. I'm so happy about this creative energy. So, yes, we have here the Knight of Wands. Okay. So, this is a person who's ready to get started. This is being full of passion. You're ready to move. The Knight of Wands moves very quickly. It's sort of acting on your impulses and your gut instincts. And we have the Ten of Wands here, which is having a lot to do, a lot of responsibility. Maybe you have a very, very strong to do list today. Today, you may feel like, okay, I need to check everything off, but I feel like you're energized, right? You're facing your situations head on. See how they're facing each other? So you are facing your responsibilities today head on. You're not afraid of the responsibility, okay? You are ready to get started and get moving. There is a devil card here, which is Capricorn, but it's also about, it's, very fiery, okay? Very fiery, very motivated. And even though, Mars is a hot planet, right? It's about willpower. So some of you definitely have the willpower to get a lot accomplished today. Like you may feel particularly motivated. Hi, Cat Car. You're ready to get it done. You really are. You're like, and you're also able to set appropriate boundaries. Again, more fire energy, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. But it's like you're setting boundaries. You are time blocking. If you don't know what that is, it's when you look at your calendar, and in order to get a lot accomplished, friends, in order to get a lot accomplished, you you time block. So you may say from 9 to 10, I'm going to exercise. From 10 to 11, I'm going to meditate. From 11 to 12:30, I'm going to lunch. From 12:30 to 1:30, I'm going to do reading. From 1:30 to 3. So you literally time block your calendar, and that does allow you to get a lot of things accomplished. So with the Seven of Wands energy, it is about you being extremely confident paired with this Devil card. You are sort of blocking out anything that doesn't get you, that isn't on your list, that anything that doesn't allow you to get to your to-do list of things you want to do, you could be blocking that out. Like, okay. So now that might include love and an apology. So be mindful in this very Marsy energy. If there's someone who wants to come towards you, they, maybe approaching you very innocently, approaching you kind of timidly, even with all of this fiery, passionate, impulsive energy. They could just be wanting to say something to you. So just be very, very mindful. Um, be very, very mindful about how you're coming across. You could come across defensive to somebody. You could also come across uninterested, which cannot be true. You could just be busy, right? You could really be focused on what it is you're trying to accomplish. Hi, Michael McDonald. Good morning, David Johnson. So this is, someone could be wanting to apologize to you, talk to you, do a random act of kindness. You are in a supercharged energy, though. So just be mindful of that. I think that's where our beautiful heart chakra card comes in, because I feel like there is someone wanting to express emotion. Now, what you can do is insert yourself in this reading where it best fits. That could be you wanting to approach someone who's in this energy. So be mindful of that as well. All right. All right. And potential outcome, Holy Spirit. Thank you. Lashonda, thank you so much. So yeah, if you guys don't mind while we're getting the outcome, just hit the thumbs up button. Very helpful. Thank you so much. All right. Oh, this is, oh, nice. Wheel of Fortune, friend. So the tables are turning in your favor. This is nice. So that is about time, right? Time is moving forward. Progress is being made. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I love this. So all of this is being seen. Thank you, B Bob. All of this is being seen in the context of this being passionate and creating what it is that you desire. So it is your time. I'm not going to cry. I'm an empath. If I cry, it means it hit me really strong as a truth, and I'm happy for you. So it's your time. It's your time. It's your time to shine, to be great, to accomplish what it is you've wanted to accomplish. Okay. And so time doesn't just mean today, it can mean tomorrow, it can mean this month, next month, this year. But what I do know is that it is your time. Okay. I love that. And the moon is here. So this is about your hidden desires, your facing your fears, friends. It is some things you may not know. There are some things you may not understand, but it's a beautiful energy. The moon energy is a feminine energy, and it's a good time for new things to start. There is a new moon in Pisces on the 23rd. So what I would encourage you to do, if you haven't started already in this very inspired energy, is to think about what you want to create for yourself. What do you want your life to be like? What's the next step? And look at this. So awesome is you start working on it. The Three of Pentacles is very practical. So it's when you're starting those building blocks, right? And you're building one step at a time. You are working cooperatively with others, working cooperatively with spirit to get your dreams off the ground, right? Oh, I love this. And I feel like it's also you sort of working behind the scenes. So this isn't a very public energy in your outcome. It's more like you're working behind the scenes to get your money up. You're working behind the scenes to build the foundation of something, because the three goes to a four, right? So you're working behind the scenes to sort of get things ready to establish a very firm foundation for yourself, which is totally, totally awesome. Um, yeah, there's this is amazing. Very good energy. So let's get clarifiers, my friends, for the Magician, the Ace of Wands, and Page of Pentacles. Holy Spirit, can we clarify the Magician, please? The Ace of Wands. Thank you. So, the King of Pentacles, friends. I love this. This is when you are very secure and abundant. Okay. Many of you are creating this wealthy feeling. And sometimes it starts with a feeling. Hi, Marlene. Good morning. um, it is you are creating this feeling of security, right? This is you being secure in your resources. This is you being secure emotionally, right? The King of Pentacles is in a place where he's also enjoying the finer things in life. And this is what you're striving to get to, a place where you can breathe, a place where you can enjoy life. Right? There is a Queen of Swords energy, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. Now, this could be a person that is, it could still be the same energy, right? Where you are understanding things where you need to set boundaries, cut people off and things off that don't serve you. It could even be bad habits. Like you could suddenly feel inspired to kick the smoking habit. You could suddenly feel inspired, like, you know what? I lose more money at the casino than I make. So I'm gonna stop gambling. So this could be you cutting out things that don't get you to your goal, and you could feel suddenly inspired to do it. You could be, and so that's really good energy for some of you. Some of you could be an earth sign and dealing with a water sign. Okay, but it's whatever this is getting you to, right, your hopes, dreams, and your desires. Very nice. What is the Ace of Wands, Holy Spirit? What is the Ace of Wands? I love it. The Six of Pentacles, friends. Yes, I love it. And this is all about giving and receiving. Remember, we saw this card in our guidance. Yeah, I think what's so awesome about that is there may be someone that comes to mind that maybe you're inspired to help, or who you know can help you get to your goal. Okay. But it's very balanced financial energy. Very balanced financial energy, and things for you could be evening out financially. And what is the Page of Pentacles? Page of Pentacles, please. Justice. Oh, good karma, fairness. I feel like if there is a legal matter and there's a mediator involved, things are going to work out in your favor. This could also be a settlement for somebody. Um, yeah, this is um, things working out fairly. I love that. And if anybody is interested, read the book of Proverbs. It talks about a weight and just balance are a delight to the Lord. Like it's awesome, friends, when there is balance, truth, justice, things working out in your favor. This looks really, really good. Many of you'll be so happy and blessed to manifest this level of justice. Now, for some people, this person may be revealed. Like if somebody is, if there's a moral issue here with somebody stealing money or taking what does not belong to them, there is karmic justice, and there is also like the justice system. So what this could be telling us is it's only a matter of time before somebody gets caught. I'm just saying. So yeah, this is about, everything sort of balancing out. So if this energy is around you, it's just a matter of time before you find out that somebody is doing this, is either taking money, or if somebody is um, in a low vibration, lack oriented mental place. It's just a matter of time before their true colors are revealed. Hi, Nikki. Yes, yeah, let me get through this reading and then I'll be happy to answer a question. All right, Holy Spirit, what is this recent past? Okay, friend. So we have here the Hanged Man twice. Now, literally, the Hanged Man is somebody getting busted. Like you're bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Okay, it's like that. Okay, it's going down. It's going down. Yeah, something is coming to an end. So if somebody was an energy vampire, if somebody was stealing, it is just a matter of time before they get caught, busted, and yeah, it's just a matter of timing, friends. Now, what this also is somebody is undergoing a major transformation. This could be a transformation in your thinking. So if you had a lack mentality, you're changing that. You're going through a great transformation and shift. That's what this death card is about. It's also a Scorpio card. Okay. So there is a big shift in your thinking, going from a feeling of lack to abundance, right? That's a major transformation. Um, but it really is. Some of you could be waiting for a Scorpio friend to return to your life. All right. A Scorpio could have returned to your life recently with this Knight of Swords, but it looks like somebody is ready for vengeance here. Somebody is going to, if you learn about someone maybe doing something unethical or immoral, you are not going to stand for it. Okay. So you will be coming at it with a vengeance, or that is the way justice will be served swiftly. Um, I do see a love offer, friends. There is an offer. For some of you, this may be a new job. Okay. But there is an Ace of Pentacles. Now, because we are in the Mercury retrograde season, someone from your past could be returning. So, this card, you are being watched by loving eyes, could have dual meanings depending on your story. For some of you, this is absolutely about love with the heart chakra card here. And there is somebody who is going to be expressing their emotion to you, letting you know they like you, letting you know that they are feeling you. It could be someone from your past, right? But they want to offer you a golden opportunity. For some of you in your career or on your job, you are being watched by loving eyes, and somebody would like to offer you a promotion. Right? The Ace of Pentacles is a brand new golden opportunity. They may be wanting to offer you a financial bonus of some type, but there's some good coming to you because you've done a job well done. Okay. For others of you, it's a reminder you are being watched by loving eyes. People are watching you. So if you're taking stuff that don't belong to you, knock it off. Okay. So if you are in that low vibration energy doing things that are not ethical and above board, know that people are watching you and somebody sees you, friends. Okay. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. All right. So put yourself in this scenario where it fits. But we have good things coming to us. Karmic justice. It depends on your situation and your energy, right? If you have sown good karma seeds, nothing to worry about. If you are taking things that don't belong to you, well, what you think is going to happen? I'm just saying. All righty. So, yeah, there's some kind of painful thing coming to an end here with this Ten of Swords. Some of you who may have been locked out or shut out or an outsider in some capacity, that is changing, right? So, the lines of communication are going to be opening up. We know after a 10, there is the ace, right? What's this Knight of Wands, Holy Spirit? More clarity, please. All right. The Knight of Wands is the strength card, you guys. So that is you being very, very brave, bold, and courageous as it relates to your money here. I love this. Good morning, Michael Johnson. We got a Johnson thing going on. So yeah, the Queen of Pentacles. It's about you being courageous about your money, your business ventures, maybe taking on this new position. What is, and the new role may have a lot more responsibility with this 10 of Wands here. Okay. So you may notice that the role does have more responsibility. What is the 10 of Wands? Having a lot of responsibility on your shoulder. All righty. So, oh, very nice. A commitment and event of some sort. All right. If you're doing event planning, that can be a lot of responsibility. Some people are planning a wedding, but there's some kind of new opportunity that is a lot of responsibility. It's great, it's happy, it's wonderful, but it could just be a lot that you have to handle. Okay, which is awesome, and that happens when you get promoted, right? All righty. What is the devil card here, Holy Spirit? So the devil represents a lot of times, friends, addictions when we're overdoing something. Hi, Nikki. How are you, sweetie? Um, what is the devil card here? We could be overdoing something. Okay. Ooh, wow, friends. Okay. When I said that, all kinds of stuff slid. Okay, all kinds of stuff slid out, gorgeous people. Uh okay, let's see what this is about. So I see a Queen of Cups here. Okay. She is very loving, motherly, and intuitive. Okay, very much so. The Lovers. So there is a divine connection. Okay. The Sun, the happiest card in the deck, and the Two of Pentacles. All right. Very interesting. So the Queen of Cups, like I said, is very motherly, and the Sun. See how the baby is there? So I feel like for some of you, now this came out on top of this devil energy, which is now the good thing about love, love is beautiful and it is great unless you are smothering your children. Okay. So it's like what is making me think of is being like a helicopter parent, right? I'm speaking from experience. I have a 22-year-old, and so with who is differently abled. So the thing about that, friends, is in order for her to grow, mature, and expand and be the best version of herself, I can't overly mother, right? I can't overly love. Like I have to. Love isn't just giving her everything that she wants. Love is allowing her to develop and to use her brain and make wise decisions, right? So, friends, for some of us, all of this gooey, ooey goodness and love and sunshine and happiness could be, a bit much. We may need to pull back our energy a little bit, right? Some of you have a new connection. And I think that's why this ground yourself is here, is because you are overflowing with love. Like there is a person that you are like, you can't hardly brush your teeth good because you are in love. Somebody, I mean, they're on your mind. It's like, so you could be neglecting some some very practical duties that you need because you're so caught up in the rapture of love, right? I caught up in the rapture of love. Hey, and nothing else can compare. So I'm just saying, somebody is there. Look, the Ace of Cups. Yeah, somebody's there. Somebody's there. Yeah, and so there's some boundaries that's needed, friends. There's some boundaries needed. The Chariot flipped out in reverse, which is an unwillingness on someone's part, maybe to relocate or move, which is interesting. Okay. This could also be you denying your own ideas, values, and desires because you met somebody. Yeah. So you got to ground yourself. Don't lose yourself. All righty. So from a very practical standpoint, you want to ground yourself, not lose yourself, friends. Okay. Yeah, the 5 of Swords here is like Somebody may have a very strong personality, okay? Somebody may be a very dominant personality. And so you could be very tempted to sort of not set boundaries, right? You could find yourself being run over, or it's like, I'm okay, and so it's sort of timid actually. I'm just saying. All right, so let's clarify, my sweet lovelies, the Wheel of Fortune. LaShonda, I think that's going to be in my head today too. The Two of Wands, you see the possibilities in something, friends. So back to your inspired idea and things like that. You see the possibility, you see all that the world has to offer, and you are going to be in a very celebratory energy. This is feeling, spending time with friends. I love that. Getting good communication, right? Traveling, even the 10 of cups is here. That's spending time with family. Very nice. For some of you, this is indeed a wedding, right? There's going to be a wedding. Okay. Yeah. You may be going to the justice of the peace. It's nice though. It's nice. Wow. Okay. So Holy Spirit, tell us more about the moon card. Yeah, you may not be telling people you're getting married. Some people may be eloping. Yeah, the 10 of Wands is here again, friends, which is about a lot of weight and responsibility with the Knight of Cups. Now, some people may be doing a shotgun wedding because somebody got pregnant. The Empress card is here, and that is about pregnancy, but it's also about starting something new. Okay? Starting something new. Okay. So some people, you may be planning a wedding because you don't want to have a child out of wedlock, or you know someone who doesn't want to have a child out of wedlock. And so you are, trying to get this done expeditiously, as T.I. would say, expediently. So you're trying to get something done expeditiously behind the scenes. You don't want everyone to know your business, right? But you are trying to get something done outside of public scrutiny and criticism and a lot of people's opinions. What is this Three of Pentacles? Okay, so before you start showing, you're trying to get married. Okay. So that only applies to a very specific group of people here, but it is about success. So some people are working behind the scenes and your efforts will be made public. Your success will be public. You will get a lot of acknowledgement. You will get a lot of accolades. People will see you. The Six of Wands is a very high profile personality type. It's the Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo card. But then again, we're reading the energy of the circumstance, not the cards themselves. So this is about you literally. For some of you, you want to get hitched before you start showing, or someone in your circle. For others of you, this is about you being a very overwhelming success as an entrepreneur, or doing some venture, a promotion or escalated venture. The Nine of Pentacles is very independent. This energy is very self-made, right? This person has worked very hard for their success, and their financial prowess is amazing. So for some of you, whatever you're working on, this new venture is going to be extremely successful. And it's something that you really, really love. Okay. You're doing what you love. And as a result, that loving energy you're putting into your work is going to literally result in a beautiful outcome. This is great energy, friends. Hooray. Hooray. Yes. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. This is beautiful. I love it, friends. So this is your overall reading for today. Do believe with all my heart that this resonates with somebody pretty well. And it could be a future person or several future people or people watching. But this is beautiful energy. Yeah, Michael, you are correct. You are correct. Yeah. Um, Congratulations. Yeah, Pisces season starts on Wednesday. So happy early birthday to you. That's exciting. The sun in Pisces is awesome. So cool, you guys. All right, friends. So thank you for watching this video. Thank you for sticking around for this daily message. I hope that it absolutely blesses you. I'm sure there was something in it. I just feel that confident that resonated with you, okay? And made you feel encouraged, blessed, and fortunate because you're alive. We still have the opportunity to get stuff done. We have the opportunity to accomplish what we didn't yesterday, right? So we've been given the gift of today, friends, which is totally awesome. All right. So if you are wanting an on the spot reading, you want more personal guidance for your situation, now is the time. All righty. So the way that you do that is you can hit the super chat button down here with the dollar sign, or you could click the PayPal link in the description box. Also, my Cash App is dollar sign Myra Ray. Okay. So I guess I typed this in here, huh, Jared? That would be helpful. Alrighty, so all right. So if PayPal doesn't work for you, or you're not comfortable with the super chat icon, then the Cash App is there as well. Alrighty. So I will shuffle. If anybody is interested in an on the spot reading, let me know. You can pay either way, and then I get notifications here if somebody wanted one. Okay. So Bebop, thank you so much. So it is I did receive um a portion of that. So the cost is 2020. Okay. I got part of it. I got the 20 cent. I need the other part, friend. Okay. Thank you so much, though. I appreciate it. I look forward to doing your reading. Oh, I see it. I got it. I got it. I got it. Oh, you are so wonderful. Thank you so much. I'm happy to I did get it. My apologies. My apologies. I did get it. I'm more than happy, friend, to if you want an on the spot reading, I'm looking through the comments to see if I missed you. Oh, you know what? I welcome all love and friendships. Thank you, Michael. I welcome the love and friendships. I have a very maybe one day when we know each other better. You have no idea the synchronicity and the you have no idea. I won't say too much. I won't say too much, but man, man. Man, oh man. I wish I wish I could share. I'm a very transparent person. I'm working on being better with boundaries. But yeah, very interesting. I have a very interesting story about somebody with your name. I am. I do. I sure do. When I can find the message, when I can find the message, I certainly do. I'm beefing up my social media skills, friends. So I just want to make sure, Bebop, are you still present? Are you still here? Because I would really like to do your reading before I start socializing. I am a social butterfly. Love is in the air, Jackie. It's very nice. Sounds good, friend. Okay. I don't know if Bebop is still with us or if Bebop was just making a donation. Jackie, I love you too. Jared. All right, awesome, awesome. Okay, this is really good. If you could tell me your zodiac sign, please, your sun sign. Thank you, friend. Oh, okay. Thank you, God's anointed daughter. So, Bebop, I'm sorry if there is a delay or buffering. I apologize for that. Could you tell me what your zodiac sign is, friend? Oh, I got you. I got you. You're fine. You're fine. I did get it. No, you're absolutely fine, Bebob. That's fine. Could you let me know what your zodiac sign is? And there's a bit of a delay, it looks like. So, hi, Seago. Good morning or good afternoon if you're on the East Coast. I hear you, Bebop. Could you tell me what your zodiac sign is, dear? What is your zodiac sign? Okay, so I'll go ahead and get the oracle and guidance cards, and then if you know what it is, that's fine. Now, when I was shuffling, this card came out, which is Hubba Hubba. And this card, Bebop, is about when someone is in love or you're in love. Um, it is a card about someone has deep emotion, like they're excited, almost giddy about somebody. So this is about when there is a dreamy, soulful look of love in someone's eyes. Like there's somebody who is either really feeling you or somebody that you're really feeling. Okay. So that card popped out. Holy Spirit, highest level of divine guidance for Bebop. Clear clarity, please. All right. Oh, wow. A lot of stuff came out. So, yeah, there's a lot of, there's a lot of things you are looking for answers about, friend. Let's see. I'm going to switch to this. I'm doing that now, Bebob. This is your reading, sweetheart. This is your reading, like right now in real time, unless you want to do it separately. Capricorn. Okay, awesome. You guys know Capricorns come through, don't they? On my channel, it's just a thing. We're in here. We're in sync. All right. All right. So Bebop, one of the things this guidance came out for you. This is the mouse. And so this card is encouraging you to pay very, very close attention to details right now. There could be something that you're missing or something that spirit wants you to pay really close attention to. So that's your first guidance card, one of the two. Okay. The other is here is the Road Runner. Now, I find this very interesting. This card is about keeping your sense of humor. Okay. So this says, don't take things too seriously. All righty. So this is about, don't take things too seriously. This is about, even in with something very difficult, keep your sense of humor. Okay. I'm going to get one more guidance card for you from this Nature's Whispers deck. I like to use this deck with earth signs. Okay. All right, we have pause. Okay, so this goes, I feel, with this mouse card, which is about taking time out. There's some details that you need to slow down a little bit. The Road Runner is real fast, right? Like, so this is about the need to slow down. There's some details that you could be missing by trying to do something fast, get something over with fast. Okay, so there is a need for you to slow down somewhat. And then we have be true to your heart here, friends. So it's very important that you are meditating and still being in tune with this sense of yourself, okay, that is true to who you are. All right. Be true to yourself. Be honest. I do feel like if you love somebody, if you're really feeling them, this is encouraging you to sort of own those feelings, right? We can only be where we are until we get somewhere else. So it's sort of encouraging you, whatever feelings of love you feel for someone, affection, it's sort of just honoring those feelings and that emotion. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and get the overall energy for your spread. So Bebop, again, this is your reading, your individual reading in real time. So your guidance cards have been to pay closer attention to detail, to maybe slow down in doing something. And yeah, I was saying that earlier. There's a delay. It looks like it is. Yeah. All right. So, but this is encouraging you. We are in a Mercury retrograde. So this could happen. Just bear. We're gonna get through this. We are, and you will be able to rewind this and look at this reading whenever you like. That's the great thing about it. All righty. So overall energy for Bebop, please. Overall energy. Got you. Thank you, Bebop. Appreciate that. Overall energy. I may need to switch decks too. I think I am. Going to switch decks here, friends. Alrighty. So, Holy Spirit, highest level of clarity and divine guidance for Bebop. What is the overall energy of this reading, please? Overall energy. What are the details that she needs to pay attention to? Okay, yes, friend. There are some things you don't see. Okay, there are some things about a scenario or situation that could trip you. Okay, you could be feeling trapped. You could be feeling stuck. But the moon card insinuates that there are some hidden details. The sword energy is about details, information, communication. There's some things that you're not very aware of. So you need to definitely slow down. If you are, especially with paperwork or things like that, make sure you are reading everything thoroughly. Make sure, please make sure you are reading everything thoroughly. And then I see an 8 of cups. So you have 2 8, friend. So these could be lifelong decisions or lifelong things that are going to be happening. So pay close attention to detail. Again, a lot of moon energy. There's a big moon right here, too. So this is about someone walking away and moving towards something more fulfilling. Okay. All right, let's take a look at the recast. Yeah, someone is willing, trying to win at all costs, be Bob. Like, this is energy is someone who is relentless. They fight hard. Okay. And so in order to, combat this, I feel like you really are going to have to pay attention to details seriously. Okay. All right, let's look at the recent past. Recent past for Bebop, please. Recent past. Interesting. Okay. So, yeah, it's showing, you're showing up, Bebop. The Capricorn card is here. The 5 of Pentacles, right? Which is when someone's, has been shut out or isolated, right? And then we have here the Page of Pentacles, but this is also starting something new. And you also had this Hubba Hubba card. So somebody, yeah. So this 4 of Wands sort of alludes to marriage or a commitment or something like that. So it's like, you've sort of informed us about your divorce, which is fine. But it also shows like somebody new, like, and there's a Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. So it's like something is ending, but there's also something beginning. Let's look at the current energy. Current energy for Bebop, Holy Spirit. You know all of the details. What should she pay attention to? Current energy. What do you want her to pay attention to? Okay. Yeah, the Page of Cups tried to jump out, friend, and that is about someone letting you know that they like you, they're feeling you. Okay. There's a 3 of Cups here, which is a reason to celebrate, is socializing. And the 2 of Cups is here. So you could be feeling like you met your soulmate or somebody you feel is a better fit for you. And the 2 of Wands is here, which is like you see the possibility you could be at a crossroads, like, should I embark on this new relationship? Is it the time for me to, go down a different road? You could be dealing with an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. But it feels like if you're not dealing with an air sign, that you are maybe trying to use intellect to make a love decision. It could also be the need to use intellect, use your intelligence to make a decision. The King of Swords pays very close attention to details. Okay. And so before you get started on this new path or go down this new road, there is a need to really, really pay attention and look at everything. I do see a tower, but it's a good tower that brings in lots of happiness and success. Interesting. Okay. Very interesting. All right, Holy Spirit, can we take a look at the potential outcome for Bebop, please? Okay. So yeah, there is love rushing in, friend. There's somebody who is interested or vice versa. Now, what's interesting about this though is this Queen of Cups, love is coming in, right? This person is looking, but I have a very down and out energy. I don't know that you're ready for this love. It's like somebody is coming in for you. I think they're a good fit from what I can tell. But you're going to need time to get through this process, because if you're going through a loss, um, give yourself time. And I think that's what this pause is about, because grieving, even if you don't like the person you're separating from, separation is still a process. Okay. And so I told my friends here in the Healing Tea Tribe, I am going to do a session. I'm going to do it on my other channel about how to separate correctly from someone. Okay. Bonding correctly is a thing, separating in a healthy way is a thing. And so there is a person, that wants to connect with you. And I think it has long term success, but that is going to require some healing time for you, right? Before you can move into another level of commitment with somebody, friend. So it just feels very much like, give yourself the time that you need to heal before. And I think if the person is for you, they will respect the time that you need. What's this Eight of Swords? Why does Bebop feel trapped, Holy Spirit? Okay, so the Ace of Pentacles is here. I do think there's going to be a golden opportunity financially. Something is coming in. Justice will be served. So I feel like when you guys go to court, you're not going to lose everything. Ace of Pentacles is here. Yeah, things are going to work out fairly. The Six of Pentacles, friend. Yeah, you're going to be balanced financially. Yeah, if not coming out ahead. This shows you, friend, this shows you coming out ahead. Okay. So if you guys are going to court, and the resources could be real tough right now, you could feel like this person is being a real asshole, but things are looking good. Things are looking good. Okay. Um, all righty. So clarity, Holy Spirit, on this Two of Cups and Two of Wands. Okay, Queen of Wands. All righty. So that's a very impulsive energy, very confident. You could be at a distance from this new person coming in. I think they're coming across as a very helpful energy. What's the King of Swords? Okay, you are moving towards your bliss. It does look like this person is going to make you happy, and you're doing things that make you happy. This is also the energy. I see two nines on the screen. So you're moving towards a place in life where you are doing what makes you happy. Sometimes we have to learn what that is. I don't know that trust is even necessary if it's new. So, yeah, the Capricorn showed up. Okay. So I don't know that trust is necessary. Let it build over time. Don't rush it. Anything you want to tell us about this outcome, Holy Spirit? Don't be surprised, Bob, if you miss the person you're like, if someone misses you or you miss them. Um, can you tell us more about the Knight of Cups, the Queen of Cups? More guidance on this outcome. I do see long-term success. And I do see financial stability, if not abundance. So don't worry about the money. The money is going to be okay. All righty. And can we clarify the Five of Cups? Okay. So the Empress is here. So this is showing something new. It's showing, a new, the Devil card is here. That's Capricorn energy. Now, there is a possibility old time very fast with this person. I would say take it slow. Now, there's the High Priestess card, which means there's some things that you don't know yet. So use your intuition. Okay. Use your intuition. I do see a Tower moment, which means your life is going through a really tumultuous time right now. There is a need for healing. Okay. Because of coming out of a situation, there are some things that you're going to want to work on, and it's going to take work, right? The Eight of Pentacles. So it's going to take work to come out of this energy. Allow yourself space to grieve and to rebuild your life. I think it's nice that there's a helpful person there. I do see a victory card and the chariot card, friend, which is you may be moving or relocating, but it is about you being on a mission. It's being focused and you literally learning how to be single and successful before you invite this other energy in or build something. um I would go slow. I would go slow. Make sure that you are paying attention to detail, because this is a very painful ending. So be cautious with the new person. Don't put demands on yourself. You're going through a lot right now. So, hi, Wendevere. You're going through a lot right now. So, be very kind to yourself, be patient with yourself. This is a lot to take on. A 14-year relationship isn't something that you just skeet out of after a year. Okay. So, it does require um, understanding and patience on your part. Okay. It allows it, you need time to grieve. And you may even be shocked, like, well, why am I sad? I think he's a jerk. Well, because there was a genuine connection for a long time. Yeah, it's okay. The in this legal situation, you're going to come out ahead. So if you've been procrastinating about getting an attorney or go to I don't know if legal aid is an option, but I feel like there is somebody who can advocate for you, right? Karma's on your side. There is some justice that you are deserving of. So do your research, Bebob. That's part of what this pause and this mouse advice is about making sure that you pay close attention to details. I do believe that there is something that can benefit you. If anybody has any resources or community resources that can help Bebob, um, because if you don't have the money for an attorney, um, I do believe there are resources that can help you with this, but you are entitled to, and I believe you will be granted a large sum of money that stabilizes you, if not puts you well into the black financially. Yeah. I think putting demands of trust on yourself for something new right now when you're still trying to end something is terribly unfair to yourself. And that's a lot of pressure. It's a lot of pressure. There's a lot to process with uh, a divorce and a new relationship. So be kind to yourself and give yourself time. Okay. All right. Thank you, Bebob, for booking your reading. Good morning, Melly M. How are you? Good afternoon if you're on the East Coast. I think it's officially afternoon here. So, good afternoon, everybody. Thank you guys for clicking in and tuning in. We are, if you wanted to see the morning tea message, then feel free to rewind the tape. It's old school, ain't it? To rewind and to look at the general message. Hey, Adriana. Adriana, thank you so much for the question. So, babe, the are you wanting a reading, dear, or you just want to ask one question? Thank you for the donation, Adriana. Do you want to just ask one question, or do you want a reading? Okay, I just want clarity. Okay, the reading is $20.20. Okay, Melly Mel, I saw your message, so I'll be looking for it. Okay. So Adriana, you want to know, I don't normally do this, but I will today. How does Devin feel about Adriana? So Adriana wants to know, how does Devin feel about you and your new person? How does Adriana feel about Devin? Okay. I don't know how accurate this is. I don't feel any connection to it. All right. But the card that came out is, you are destined for greatness on the wings of love. It says, to clarify, the primary roles of love are not to heal, fix, or mend, not to soothe, cure, or ease, not even to refresh, rejuvenate, or restore. Hardly. The primary roles of love are to make you feel good. Yahoo, yeehaw, and woohoo. All right. So whatever the love situation is, it seems like it's optimistic and positive. You are destined for greatness on the wings of love. All right. So what that's saying to me is that this person, if they are happy, they will be happy for you. Okay, they will be happy for you, or they may be happy for you. Let me plug in my device. Hold on. Okay. All right. So if the person is truly happy for you, right? So we aren't trying to please Devin, I don't think. I think we're trying to be in a new situation. Okay. Okay. So Adriana, here's the thing. We can't if you want a reading, friend, we could do a reading and that'll help. All righty. That may help you. But I do think um that anytime you're trying to pacify, this is just auntie's advice, okay? And as a life coach. So whenever you are trying to pacify, justify something to somebody else, okay, um, or ease his feelings or tensions about it, then I don't really understand that. It's like if you're moving on with someone else, then there is a level of letting go. I really need to do this session on how to separate properly from people, don't I, Jared and Lashonda? Like, this has been coming up over and over. I will stop procrastinating, Holy Spirit. Okay, I'm going to do it. I'm going to make the video about how to properly separate from somebody. Yeah, because Adriana, you're reminding me, you can't serve two masters. Basically, you can't please two people, especially if you were involved in a relationship that was sexual with someone else. There, you literally cannot. I'm concerned that you're concerned about his feelings when you've moved on to somebody new. I'm not getting that. Hi, Angela Moon. I know, Jared. I know. Hi, Golden Amazon. Yeah, I do, Jared. It's clear. It's clear. I need to go ahead and do it. Okay. No problem, friends. I will do it. So yeah. Well, it from here, the answer is, if he The best thing to do is ask him. And if his reaction is happy, right? Then you know that he's happy for you. If his reaction is, if you feel the need to try to soothe his feelings and, are you okay with me moving on with somebody else? I'm just not sure I understand, you know, why we want him to be okay if you were friends with benefits and you've chosen someone else. Why are we still trying to make sure he's okay? I don't know if I understand. Okay, so maybe you should answer the phone. Like maybe you should answer the phone and hear what he has to say. Like if he's like, I mean, there's a okay, so answer the phone. He'll tell you what he thinks. He'll tell you what he thinks. What I think your fear is that what he thinks may impact you, or what he thinks could impact you moving forward with this other person. Because it sounds like this person called you 4 times. They want to tell you, he wants to tell you what he thinks. Angela, very interesting. Adriana, if he called you 4 times, he's gonna open up, friend. He's going to say something. Here's the clue that you look for. If he is genuinely happy about you moving forward, then you know that he's happy and in a good place. If he is trying to keep you from moving forward and expressing things that have to do emotionally with like, uh, if you feel like you have to rub and pacify and pat and swaddle and baby, a grown person. Mm-mm, mm-mm. And it needs to be cut off. I'm just saying. Yep. So I think, are we still waiting on Melly? You know what's so interesting, Jared and Angela? You guys, I at the start of the video, I told you guys I was hi Seven. Where have you been? Seven, hello there, and good afternoon. Um, okay, so Molly, I'm looking for, or Melly, I'm sorry. Melly, did you send the payment through PayPal? Because I didn't get a notification yet. You guys, have you guys watched Love is Blind? Very good, Angela and Jared. I binge watched it last night and I found it so intriguing. Very intriguing. I see. Go ahead, Rihanna. Angela, it's intriguing. It's intriguing. Um, yeah, I didn't get the notification. Let me just double check. Yeah, it hasn't come through, Lashonda. We miss you, Seven. We miss you, darling. Okay, so Angela, I would be very curious to get your thoughts on it, and maybe I will do that as a healing theology topic. Is love blind? Because this is a very interesting experiment. The show is about um, Lashonda. Very interesting. So the premise of this show is: can you meet someone online and develop, you clearly can develop an emotional connection without ever seeing someone. Like you can literally develop an emotional connection. But friends, what was the guidance? Ground yourself. That was the card today in the general reading. Is eventually when you meet this person, all the other things are going to come into play, right? All of the physical attraction becomes a thing. It's a very interesting experiment. It's a social experiment. So there are only, I think, I forgot how many episodes are up. It might be 4 or 5, but they load them on Thursday. So it said that the next set will come out next Thursday, which I think is this Thursday. Very interesting. So there are the practical things, right, that we have to take a look at when somebody is sharing your physical space. There is the element of smell, it's time management, it's those small idiosyncrasies and habits, right? It's like, how do you work out the physical adjustments of being in the same space with someone? That's a thing. And if we could all be so enlightened that physical appearance doesn't matter, that'd be awesome. But if you're going to really be with someone, it's going to eventually come into play, friends. And whether we like it or not, our preferences do get in the way. Okay. I think there are some things we could be very open minded about and overcome. But I think what's interesting is knowing yourself. And what's more fearful is knowing you. And there's one lady, there's one couple in the scenario I found very interesting. She was clearly very attracted to this one man, very attracted to him. He was more up, and he had connected with three different people. And sort of last minute, he does some soul searching and tells her, this is through a wall. They haven't seen each other yet. Tells her, I can't, I'm going with the other girl. Now the girls could see each other. Okay. The girls could see each other. So some of them knew they were competing for the same man. She knows she's competing for the same guy. Um, the girl had connected with another guy, had dumped him thinking she was going to get with this guy. He doesn't choose her. So she makes a beeline back, total rebound. So disrespectful in my head. Makes a beeline back for the other guy who was head over heels in love with her. She crushed his heart. She gets him back like, no, I was confused for a minute. No, I really want you. No, you didn't. So what it showed me is that people will try to convince themselves like she would rather be with somebody she didn't really like than to be true to herself and just be alone. Like, no, wait a minute. So what's interesting is watching her try to convince herself. They finally meet, and the guy is shorter than what she's used to. He's I forgot what nationality or ethnicity. I think he may have been Italian or something, but it wasn't her type. Wasn't what she normally dated. So you're already compromised your true feelings and intentions. You didn't process the hurt from the other guy, and then you go rebound back to this other man who was crazy about you. When they meet in person, he doesn't look like what she wanted, right? So she's trying to like him. You could tell she's trying to like him. All these other people who had an emotional connection, and then when they saw each other physically, had a real connection, they're like getting it on. She feeds him a crock of BS about how she doesn't want to get physical because whatever. But it was very clear that the initial guy that she wanted to be with, she would have absolutely been physical with him because he was attractive. She liked him. When she saw him in person, she still was vying for his attention, even though she had picked someone else. It was a mess. And she still kept trying to like somebody she didn't like. I don't understand that. You don't like this man. Why are you trying to love somebody you don't like? So, what is my point in sharing all of this? Um, is that it does become a thing to contend with. You will eventually have to face the music. So, I've never dated someone online and then got with them. So, I'm not an expert. But what I do know is if you're, I'm just wondering about, like, if you're sharing images of yourself that are honest, um the person, you know I feel like the distance of online dating is that it gives you the ability to be honest, I would hope. And it's not a catfish situation where you're sharing your honest physical image. So that, for example, if a person does not like full figured women, I don't try to come across as a size six. That's gone. My cover will be blown immediately. Okay, so I don't understand. So my point is, honesty is the best policy. Um, Share your images. I'm a full figured woman. It is what it is. And if they don't prefer that, then it's okay. But you must love yourself enough to try to not try to be what somebody else likes. That I don't get. Because there's an issue with wanting to be loved and accepted so much that you're willing to compromise who God made you to be. You look like what you look like. And I do believe there's a demographic for everybody. So if there is a full figure person out there, I mean, there's somebody who like what I'm working with. And if it ain't this person, it'll be that person. So don't compromise ever who you are. Don't never deny yourself. That's the worst kind of rejection, to reject you. Don't reject you and what God has made you to be. So if you are falsifying and filtering your images so people will like you, that's you're setting yourself up for failure. When we start doing that, to me, it means that you're not fully accepting you, which is going to be a problem with somebody else not fully accepting you, because then you're going to feel that rejection even more so with that person. And then you're going to project that non-acceptance that you feel for yourself onto them and be mad at them. Like, well, they rejected me. Well, you rejected you first. You rejected you first. You put a filter on. I don't understand, and I understand like the little filters. I don't really use them, but the whole filter that people use with the little mouse nose and it makes your cheekbones higher. And I'm like, that's not real life. That is a mouse on your face. What are we doing? So to me, that's an issue with self-acceptance. Friend, what is it that, I mean, people can make the argument for, cosmetics like eyelashes, this stuff, eyelashes, lip gloss, you know. But to alter your image, like a filter is like when I meet you in person, I'm not going to look anything like what the filter. I don't have a mouse face in person. Okay. So I'm curious, what do people think is going to happen when they meet the person in person? Like, okay, here's another example. There was a guy and another couple in this experiment. He was gender fluid. Okay. He had dated men in the past and women. He decided he wants a woman because women are nurturing. Okay. So he doesn't tell the girl he's gender fluid, had been gender fluid, proposes to her. The whole premise of this show is to connect with someone honestly without seeing them. He decides after they get engaged, he's going to tell her in person he has slept with men in the past. What kind of crazy, sir? The likelihood of her accepting you for who you are is more likely when you're honest up front. That's what I'm not understanding about the other scenarios, is because eventually when you come together, the truth is going to come out. So why not just start with who you are and be accepted for who you are on the front end so that you don't have to go through that? You're taking yourself through that rejection because you're afraid to be who you are. Be who you are. This is a no judgment zone, Michael Johnson. Be who you are. Um, and up front, and that gives people the opportunity to accept who you are. But you got to accept who you are first. If you can't look at yourself in the mirror and say, I love you, cutie, I love you, friend, that's a problem. And it's something to work on. Okay? It's something to work on. Yeah, you don't need to alter yourself to be loved. Yeah. Or show them, Jared, or show them who you are. Now, again, being willing to develop a relationship with somebody online and have never seen them, mm-mm, it's not genuine yet. I must see who you are. I must see you. I want to see who you are. I don't understand that. And there's a fear. If there's a fear of showing somebody who you are, then you are not comfortable with you. You still must get comfortable with yourself, friends. I'm just saying. Yeah, I just don't see. Show me who you are. Let me tell you another story. Auntie got a lot of these. So this is the first time I ever tried a dating app. It was Plenty of Fish. Okay. And I think I may have told you guys about this date, but in the pictures, I don't know what this guy had done, but in the pictures, like I said, I'm a full figured woman. I'm very honest about my curviness. It is what it is. There's a demographic for everyone. So my image on the dating site is my image. Like it looks like me. It's me. If you like big girls, you gonna love it. If you want a skinny girl, that's not me. Okay. So this guy and I, we have great conversations, right? Great conversation. I said, well, let's go to lunch and we're gonna meet. Hi, Komanichi, love and light to you, friend. Mwah. We're all praying for you and the loss of your mother, sweetheart. Um, so I meet this guy, and now in his pictures, you guys, and in his description, he describes himself as tall, 6 feet or taller. Okay. He doesn't ever smile with his teeth showing. He smiles like this in all of his pictures. Very handsome, seemingly, or nice looking. Very handsome and strong. Nice looking. He looks tall in these pictures. Okay. So he's presented himself as tall. He's presented himself a certain way. Now, we meet, okay? And this little Negro is 4'11", maybe 5 feet tall, tall as my niece, okay? And I'm like, what? Like, it was such a huge, okay. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to give you, okay, that's one lie, right? But I don't want to be a complete asshole. So I'm like, okay, maybe he's a smaller man. He's smaller. He's petite. He's a petite man. I'm not a petite girl. Okay. He starts talking. All of this look like this. Toe up. Teeth just going every which way. Okay. The teeth were going every which way. Uh-uh. 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 Mm-mm. Nope. Mm-mm. Cause see, then it dawned on me, that's why he never smiled in those pictures. I was like, this is the most deceitful shit I have ever been a part of. I was coming out of an 8-year relationship. I'm very big on honesty and all this other stuff. I could not believe that man just really like superimposed images of himself and showed up 5 feet tall with his teeth going every direction, teeth. Okay. And then said, I forgot my wallet. I said, okay, enough is enough. Three strikes you out. I can't do this. Goodbye. Goodbye, friend. Goodbye, friend. And I deleted my account the same night. So my point is, you will no, it's unfair. It's unfair. You owe it to yourself and you owe it to other people to be honest about who you are. You owe it to yourself to be accepted for who you are. He needs to be smiling in them pictures because I can probably, if I called him today and asked him, how many times have people walked away from you when you opened your mouth? If had you just smiled or been honest, the person coming to meet you would have already accepted your image. They've accepted what you look like. Don't roll the dice on something like that. I'm not gonna roll the dice on something like that. I'm not gonna have you thinking I'm a size 6 and show up in a good 14, a good one, a good 14, hoping you like it. That's not that no, that's not fair. That's not right. That's not right. That's not right. Mm-mm. There ain't nobody got time for them games. If you don't like my type, you don't like my type. That's okay. That's okay. The lie. God's anointed daughter are liabilities. I love it. Yes, friend, the liability syndrome. So I'm just saying, so I'm sharing those things with you guys because I do believe honesty is the best policy. Liabilities is running rampant through our communities, friends. It's awful. That's a terrible feeling to be lied to like that. And I wasted gas and energy, effort. Oh, how disingenuous and unfair is that? I deleted my account. I was so disgusted. So disgusted. I was thoroughly disgusted, friends. No, thank you. Yeah. So anyway, I'm just saying, you guys. So do I believe that you can develop a connection just through talking? Yes, I do believe that. Through chatting, yeah, you can get a sense of who the person is through chatting. What you don't know is if they brush their teeth every day. Some stuff you only learn through observation, right? That's why we go to the doctor. You could talk to a doctor all day long about your symptoms, but he needs to look at you and see what's going on with you. There is something about your energy in person that is important. Friends, I don't want a doctor treating me without looking at me. He must look at me. A lot of times they feel your joints to see if you have arthritis, to see if your joints are warm, right? So there's some things that only come through observation. I'm just saying. You can't chat and see a person's facial expression. That argument I had with that fire sign literally was a text argument, and everything is subject to interpretation, right? So you can't hear the inflections in a person's voice. You can't hear the inflections in a person's voice by texting or typing. And it's very easy for somebody to say, "Oh, I was just joking." No, no, you weren't. If you were joking, I didn't get it. I didn't get the joke. So I'm just saying, friends, this has been a fantastic conversation. I love this. Yeah, Facebook Messenger has free video chat. There's Zoom, there's Skype for business, there's uh Google Hangout, FaceTime. It's all kinds of stuff. No one, we don't have to function in a level of deception unless we just choose to. Unless we just choose to. Right? Angela, you are cracking me up. Duo, yeah, duo. Daughter, that was a doozy. It was a doozy. It was so much of a doozy. I canceled that account. Shut it all the way down. I was so mad. I was so mad. I was like, is this what dating has come to? Now, again, I'm a girl of a certain age. So and I had been in a relationship for 8 years. So I was like, this is what people out here doing. I'll just meet me somebody at the grocery store. I ain't doing this. I'm not doing this. I'm not going to do it. 1111 is on my screen. Yes. Uh, Auntie is real sure. She's not doing that. I'm not doing that. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No, 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 no. We got to meet in person. Let's talk about it. Angela, that's so funny. Yeah. Oh, no, no, no. I got to know what you're doing. You know what? People do nasty things. I'm just saying. I substitute teach sometimes for the babies. The first grade, the last class I had was doing nasty stuff. I said, that's why y'all can't get well, because y'all keep doing nasty. People got nasty habits, friends. You got to know how they live their life. Are they clean? Are they sanitary? Yeah. Hi, sunshine and blessings. Hi, baby. You missed the tarot message, but it is okay. You can always rewind it. Now we're talking about online dating, and it is fantastic. People have nasty ass habits. I'm just saying that, you know, I'm just saying, there's some stuff you only know from being around a person. It's you have to spend time with them. You must. You must. You must spend time with them. So, yeah, that's right, Michael. That's right. So, here's another example, friends. So, this guy, the person I had the argument with, invited me on a cruise. Okay. It sounds good, don't it? Like, oh, that's so nice. We're going on a cruise. Mm-mm. No, you don't get to be my age, right? Without being learning a couple things. So I'm like, that sounds good. And this is a person that I know, by the way. It's a person that I know. I've known them for years. Now, I haven't seen them in person in years, but I see them on Facebook. Like, I know their picture. I know what they look like. We used to kick it in the past. Hi, Amy. How are you? Hi, Amy. So I don't normally do the one question thing. It's sort of awkward for me. Thank you. Thank you, Michael Johnson. The cost of a reading, friend, is $20.20, and you can pay in the super chat window, or you can send it to the PayPal link in the description box. Um, so anyway, I hadn't seen this person in person for a long time. But I had um, it's been a minute, right? Where was I going with this? See that damn perimenopause. I lost my train of thought. Invited me on a cruise. Okay. So he's like, hey, let's go on a cruise. And I'm like, oh, that sounds nice. Howsoever, I do think it would be beneficial if we do a date first, or in a long weekend first, before we commit to a boat for 7 days. Like, okay, you see what I'm saying? Like, it sounds cute, but what I understand, and it's probably my Capricorn moon coming out, is there are smells, habits. The person could cut their toenails in the bed. This is stuff that would drive me nuts. Don't cut your toenails in my bed. Don't do that. Okay. Coming in the house, laying on the comforter in your street clothes. Again, I don't like. You've been all over the world. And you gonna lay down on my nice comforter? I can't. Friends, there's just things that no, we have to go on a date, maybe a long weekend before a cruise. Baby steps. No, cruise is nice. It's impressive. I'm very flattered that you would want to take me on a cruise. But you might not like me after a weekend. So let's baby step it, right? Before we go on the cruise, let's just do a weekend together. See if we could get through a weekend together, right? Let's do that. So he was agreeable to that. He was agreeable to a weekend, right? We had settled even on some dates or whatever, and then ended up in a text battle about uh what was he? It was something like he asked me a question like, "Do you ever see yourself being submissive?" Bye, Jared. Have a good day, babe. Submissive to who? To God? To you? What do you think that means in the Greek, in the original Greek text of the Bible? What does that look like to you? See, and I ask a lot of questions. So I'm just saying I was in a very Mercurian retrograde in Mars and Capricorn energy because I'm like, what does that mean? What does that look like to you? I don't think our values are aligning right now, even though we are both Christians, born again believers. Okay. You riding real heavy on that submission thing, sir. What's that mean to you? What's that mean to you? And so that started a text conversation that lasted a very long time. Ah, friends. So that's my point, you guys. Meet these people, please, before you get into you don't know what you are committing to. Please share your images and let them share theirs so you can have equal understanding and equal acceptance. So I don't take orders at all. You can politely ask me something, but you can't order me to do nothing. Mm-mm. We are meant to be mutually interdependent creatures. We all have strengths and weaknesses. And so if we're building something together, that's beautiful. But he never went into submission. He said he was joking because I don't know if he was trying to get me riled up or whatever. But you might not want to ask me nothing like that. What you mean submit? What does that look like to you? And then I can answer your question. Okay. Okay. So, yeah, I was like, okay, friend. All right. So for our first, I was glad that we got our first argument out the way. That was good. That was good. I know what page you turning, right? I know what page you turning. And I also know that if this is something, it's going to be, a trip. It ain't the rest of my life. So I'm deciding what I'm going to do, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. So anyway, I'm done telling y'all all my business. Angela. Angela, that's so funny. That is funny, girl. Oh Lord. Just the question is telling, right? The question is very telling. And I feel like when we're at this age where you're in your early 50s, I'm almost 50. Uh I just think that you even asking me that is like you asking for a reason. You're asking because it doesn't seem like that's what I will do. You probably right. If it's mutually beneficial, absolutely. But the fact that you're asking says a lot. I don't know too many folks that change at the age of 48 and 51. They don't really change much. Life has a way of making us softer, gentler, kinder. Life can do that, right? Loss can do that. Tower moments can do that, where we become more pliable to life and people and things, more sensitive, more fair. But just flat out, do you see yourself submitting to what? To you? And so my response was politely, no, you may not shit in my bowl and call it Chili's. I will never submit to that. And no, right? Ah, I will never submit to you shitting in my bowl and calling it chili. Not on a good day, not on a bad day, not on a rainy day, not on a sunny day, not on a snowy day. Never day. So all I'm saying is that warranted a larger discussion, and it just helped me to see where his mind was. So what we may have come to a conclusion about, friends, is that we may not have a long-term future, but we may have some good days. And I won't complain. Don't y'all make me sing I won't complain on here on a Monday afternoon. I'm not doing it. I'm not gonna sing I won't complain. Fooling with people, fooling with grown people. I'm not doing it. So anyway, yeah, friends, I've enjoyed our conversation. This has been so awesome. Uh LaShonda, I just don't know if I can get with you on that, friend. I don't know. Michael Johnson, don't you start. Don't you start. Yeah, I just ah I can't. ah. And I'm a very flexible person, which is interesting. I'm very pliable. Like I'm very adaptive, right? It's just something about don't come at me with that submissive. I was about to cuss. That's that Mercury. See what I'm saying? It's that Mars and that Mercury, friends. Don't try to lord over me. It will never work. It will never work. Getting me to even commit is a thing. I am a Sagittarius through and through. My birthday is November 22nd. Okay. Uh I'm a very free-spirited person, a free-spirited thinker. Show me, I'll do you a favor, even. I do random acts of kindness. I'll be very nice to you. But don't try to lord over me or manipulate me into doing what you want because you are too insecure to have a conversation and come to a mutual meeting ground. We're not bypassing the work of being healthy. I need to have a t-shirt made. We're not bypassing the work of being healthy. We're going to be healthy up in here. I told you guys how I entered my last relationship. I did 3 personality assessments with this person. We did a Myers-Briggs, we did a Harrison assessment, and we did another assessment. No. No, I want to make sure we are compatible. Ain't nobody got time to waste. Time is ticking. We can't be wasting time. What we doing? I just, LaShonda, I don't like the word. I don't like the word. It's in the Bible. I don't like it though. I don't like it. Um, and the fact that someone would even approach me with the question just shows me your mind ain't we ain't in the same atmosphere. We ain't even in the same, we ain't we might not be on the same planet. And I question whether we in the same universe because I don't I how dare you approach me with a question like that? I don't like where your head is. I don't like where your head is. I don't care what he's talking about. I don't like where your head is. What is it that you want me to do that you can't ask me to do? Or just have a conversation or say, babe, or respect me enough to say, um, babe, here's something that I really it's this is important to me. Would you consider la la la? Not would you see yourself being submit nigga play. I can't do it. I can't do it. Forgive my Frenchery friends. Hell to the no, no, no. Nope. I cannot. But if you would like to discuss something, if you value my mind and my sense of ownership of who I am and would like to have a discussion, absolutely we can talk about it. But just submitting to some old bullshit because you said it, absolutely not. Hi, Lily Jules. Lily, we had the best conversation about online dating. You got to rewind it because it is a good conversation. We did on the spot readings. Oh, I know, Angela. It's real. It's real. I just so I was sharing Lily some of my experiences with I had a conversation. So it was relevant to this Mars and Capricorn and Mercury retrograde energy. And so I ended up in a discussion um with another fire sign that was trying to basically, I thought, was trying to get to know me. It's a friend from the past, but it seemed like there was a little spark or connection. That spark quickly turned into nothingness when this Negro asked me, "Are you willing?" So you're saying you'll never submit, or do you think you could be submissive? That started a whole week. I promise you, this conversation went on all night because I just couldn't understand what would make that enter your mind in 2020, the year 2020. What is it you need me to do? That you need to ask me? Do I ever see myself being submissive? What does that mean? Like what you can't see yourself having a conversation, like we can't find a place of mutuality and respect, that you have to literally see if you could lord over me or make me do something against my will. I don't even like that you thinking you want me to do something I'm not comfortable with. That is not conducive to my own growth and development. It's something wrong with your mind, in my opinion. So I'm just saying. No, he's a Leo. He was a Leo, Angela. Yeah, he was a Leo. He is a Leo. So yeah, I'm like, say what? Lily, we didn't even get that far because it threw me. Like in the context of the conversation, it wasn't even like playful sexual energy. It was like he didn't like what I was saying, or something like, wait, what? It was like a control thing. And I didn't like it. I didn't like it. I don't like that it's on your mind. It shouldn't even be on your mind like that. No, Michael, I don't know about that. My ex-husband was a Pisces. Mm, yeah. Mm-mm. Lashonda, that's funny. Girl, I don't know what he was on, but he had to rethink some things. So I understand people make reference to the Bible all the time. I do, right? But you also have to understand the historical context of the way the Bible was written. You also have to understand it was written in a completely different language. It has been translated several times into other versions. The Old Testament is written in Hebrew, the New Testament is written in Greek. So if we're going to talk Bible, mister, then you need to understand the context and the historical context in which the Bible was written. Don't try to throw no BC King James Version verse at me and think I'm going to just submit to it. That ain't who you're dealing with. Mm-mm. That's not who I Mother asked questions. No, no. You're dealing with the wrong person. So I'm just saying. Ah. Yeah, Angela. So speaking of the Pisces, since we're going here, so what I've learned, no, Michael, you're right. All Pisces are not the same. All Pisces are not the same. But the Pisces experiences that I have had are they love love. They love they fall in love fast. They do it over and over. So and they really feel like who they love who they love. Like it's they could be in love with seven people. Can't do it. Angela, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It's like, oh Lord have mercy. I can't do it. You in love and be for real connected to people too. Eight different folks, all in love with them all. I can't, I can't do it. Oh Lord. In love with 17 people. I mean, what? 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 How does that work? I don't want to know. Don't even take time explaining it to me. I'm already down the street and around the corner, friends. I can't do that. I can't do that. Oh no. Mercy. Mercy. Angela, it ain't enough sage in the world. Girl, save your sage and walk away. Save your lemongrass and walk away from that craziness. Ain't nobody doing that. You know what? And you know what is so interesting about this person too is he's still dealing with the same. Uh, he's still dealing with the same person. Hmm. Yeah, he's still he's still dealing with the same person. It's been years. He has dated executives at BET. He has dated professionals in other states. Very attractive. He's dated all kinds of people. He won't let that one go. He won't let that one go. They've been in it for shoot, it's been probably 35, 40 years. Won't will not commit to her, won't marry her. Been dealing with her and 17 other Mollies over there. Girl, ain't nobody get all I know is about me. Like that guidance card we have says, I could tell you about me. I could tell you what I'm not doing. I may never be able to figure you out, but I can tell you what I'm sure as a hell not doing. I'm not getting in that harem. No, thank you. God bless you greatly. Have a great day. No, no, he didn't. No, he didn't. No, this is a person who connects fast with people. So I need again the reason why I need to do this video. I'm gonna do it, and then maybe I'll go live on my other channel. We'll talk about it. Okay. Is there's a proper way to there's a proper way to connect, and there's a proper way to separate from people. No, he's grew up in a very fundamental Christian home life. Very his parents have been married over 50 years. Very fundamentalist. I think even more so Pentecostal or apostolic might be more accurate. So he's watched his parents live a life. Now his parents are in their 80s. That's a different generation, right? So he's watched his parents live a life where his mother was very submissive to his dad. They were apostolic. She wore long skirts, no makeup, right? And had his dad's dinner on the table every day. It had a bunch of babies and mm-mm, I just can't. No disrespect to your mama, but that ain't me. I mean, I got a shirt that's all cut up. I mean, what? And we just two different people, two different decades, two different. Father, get on out of here with that. Yeah. Angela, good question. I think anytime something is voluntary and an act of your will, I don't think that's karmic. No, voluntary polyamory, that's a whole different arrangement. That is not somebody trying to get over on you. There's no deceit. Actually, it is polyamory is built on a system of trust. Right? Polyamory is built on a foundation of total honesty among three or more people, right? So the whole premise behind polyamory is um it is literally learning how to live a very transparent and open and honest relationship with three or more people. So in polyamory, Angela, it's like what this sounds like they have is an open marriage. Polyamory, you would have a relationship with the lady too, right? So all of you would be in honest relationship with polyamory. It sounds like they have an open marriage. I don't know if she's necessarily interested in being with you or connecting with you, because it polyamory isn't just sex, it's also emotional connection. So if she's interested in having an emotional connection with you, polyamory. If she's like, I don't need to know who you screwing, just be honest and safe, open marriage. Okay. Angela, like, let me get this down. What am I what am I in? What am I getting into? So I have a friend who has an open marriage. He and his wife have a very happy open marriage. She knew who she was marrying. And so rather than him trying to agree to some standard he could not live up to, they have an open marriage. Yeah, daughter, I don't, it's not even third party. I think if it's polyamory, like third party is more deceitful. Polyamory is agreeable. They on good terms. I don't, Michael. I haven't done any past life regression studies or anything like that. Nothing like that. I know, Angela. That's how I feel. Right. Like, let me pick. Let me pick what we doing. I don't want, yeah, I'm with you, Angela. And if it's got to go down, I need to be able to pick. I'm picky. I hear you, daughter. I hear you, friend. Yeah, I don't understand it. I understand it clinically. I understand the definitions. I don't necessarily understand how it works. It can get real messy. I am ironically though. Hi, Danielle. I am Danielle. Thank you for working yourself through this conversation we're having about online dating, and that has definitely shifted into polyamory and open marriages, ironically. So, if you are interested in doing a live on the spot reading, it's $20.20, friend. And you can pay using the super chat, or you can do it in my PayPal link in the description box. Okay. So yeah, we've had a very hearty and robust discussion. It's very interesting. I'm loving it though. So an escort, Angela, it sounds like an escort. Interesting. Like, okay, awesome, Danielle. So that I think that's interesting though. Okay, so I can see that. I mean, okay, okay. You don't need us to agree if it works for you. It really is a no judgment zone, friends. So don't be. like super spooked out if I don't have a strong reaction to something or I can see how it could work because I am very open minded. I'm extremely open minded. It may not work for me, but I'm certainly not going to knock or judge anybody, which is the type of community that I would like for this channel to be, where we can talk openly and respectfully about all things. So, Angela, I could totally get that and see it. And I have friends who function that way as well. So, yeah, all the time, all the time. Yeah. I hear you, daughter. You said, I'm not sharing my food. All right. Thank you so much, Danielle. Appreciate you, friend. All right, Danielle. So, guys, I am moving into a personal on the spot reading. So, I am going to diverge my attention to Danielle. She has my undivided attention. All righty. And Danielle, let me know what your zodiac sign is too. All right. Just smudging a little bit, sort of clearing the space for Danielle's reading. All right. Capricorn. Danielle, I don't know if you know this, but I have a love affair with Capricorns. You guys support my channel in such an amazing, outstanding way. And I'm not joking. People who have been a part of this community for a long time know Capricorns, we just have a special relationship. We really, really do. It's amazing. I just love you guys. I do. I love you dearly and sincerely. All right, Holy Spirit, highest level of clarity and divine guidance for my friend Danielle. All right, Danielle. So here we go, friend. All right, we have be your best self always, number 24. Okay. And then we have illumination, something coming to light. I love it. I wonder if it's going to be around the time of the Pisces new moon, but it feels very good. It's like clarity, direction. I feel like too, someone's watching. I feel like this, okay? Like always put your best foot forward, be the best version of yourself because it's going to benefit you in some way. I definitely feel that. And then also down here is make a decision, number 11. This is twin flame energy right here, right? So it could be something that involves partnership, but it definitely shows an emphasis for you to sort of be your best self. Um, from a practical standpoint, everything that you're doing, do it with a sense of excellence. You may have been feeling that right now. Oh, wow. I love you. Now, I love this card, Danielle, when it comes out because this image here is the same as the image on the back. So it oozes the essence of this deck, which is about someone loving you for sure. You could be building a foundation with someone here. It says, consider the foundation. Look at how committed you are to love. So someone is very committed to this. um, Very nice. Very nice. So let's get your overall energy and we'll find out what this is. Overall energy for Danielle, Holy Spirit. Thank you. You know her so intimately. What guidance do you have for her? Okay, Danielle. So, friend, what this immediately looks like is there could be an air sign from your past that is in your somebody that you're thinking about or who's thinking about you. Could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius person. Um, and or this is also approaching. You could approaching love from a very intellectual standpoint. Now, there's some worry or concern about this person or situation here with the Nine of Swords. It's when you have a lot on your mind. You may even have a little bit of anxiety about it, or that person does. Wondering if things will work out fairly, equally. Okay. I do see an offer of love here or some kind of act of kindness with the Page of Cups. It is starting small. Can we look at the recent past? Ah, new love or rekindled love, something that you guys are working on. And the Knight of Swords. Yeah, somebody returning. We are definitely in retrograde energy, Danielle. So this is uh yeah, somebody had an epiphany or a download, got very clear direction with this Ace of Swords here. It could be you or them. Lots of air energy in your reading, dear. So that could be in your chart somewhere or it's a different person. But there was something that someone got a divine, okay, there is divine clarity. And this could even be in a career move because, sometimes the air signs are about a career path. But what this does show is, the Ace of Cups is doing some with the Eight of Pentacles is you're doing something you love. It could be going back to school, but it's getting acting on some kind of divinely inspired idea. It's also clearing up communication issues with the Ace of Swords, communicating clearly. If you have children, it's sort of like being very clear and direct with your children as well. But there is a worried sort of energy. We'll get clarifiers. What is the something is going to be made clear to you, sweetie? Yeah, the Three of Pentacles is here, which is about definitely working on something. It could be related to your traditional values. Um, yeah, it just feels very much like I don't know, like you're in a spiritual place working on something very spiritual with the Magician and the Hierophant here. You could be trying to manifest a particular outcome. I wonder if this is work related too. The Ten of Pentacles is here. This is abundant energy. It's like maybe you're trying to make more money or increase your savings, the security of your home, perhaps. There's something about the security of your home. It seems to be on your mind. Hi, Ravender Deep. All right, let's look at the potential outcome. And Danielle, I will get clarifiers. Okay. Okay, let me get clear guidance. I saw something, but we'll see what's going on. And the near future for my friend Danielle, the Capricorn Holy Spirit. All right. Oh, wow. So interesting. So being at a crossroads and a place of indecision, friend, that's very clear. Very clear. Something is a lot of weight and responsibility, and you could be tired and feel like giving up. But what is clear is that you do have a whole new world opening up for you. There is some opportunity that's going to be coming towards you. Being very career focused. Yeah, the Queen of Swords is very career focused. Um, you could be very tired, could be wondering, should you even stick with this job or get a new job? What is clear, though, is that a tough time is going to be coming to an end very soon. You go from a nine to a 10 of wands, okay, before this new start. So let's get clarifiers, friend. What is the Six of Cups, please? What is the Six of Cups? Oh, wow, the Nine of Wands. So things that what it feels like is things at home could be very tiring. You could be exhausted. I don't know if you have children or not, but it's sort of like when you're tired. The Nine of Wands is like the wounded warrior. It's also just working really super hard. There is a new beginning coming. So something is about to wrap up and there's going to be a fresh start. What is the Nine of Swords? Okay. Six of Cups again, friend. I wouldn't be surprised, Danielle. Somebody, what's the Justice card? Okay, disappointment. Oh, okay. So you may have a secret admirer. Um, okay, so Danielle, here's the thing. There looks like there could be a suitor coming towards you that you're not aware of. You may not even be thinking about it. Like you're like, it's not even on your mind. It's hidden. Okay. And so I don't know if it's your guy from the past. Um, Let me find out though. What's the Ace of Cups about? Ace of Cups, please. Are you in school, Danielle? Clarity on the recent past for Dan. Ooh. Okay. So what is showing here is that it's again the high priestess is about there being some sort of hidden knowledge or something like that. The Eight of Cups is when you're moving towards something more fulfilling. This is feeling so in your recent past, it just shows you feeling rather confined, trapped, or even fearful. I don't know if you've even noticed somebody who's interested in you. See how her eyes are closed? So I feel like you may not have even seen uh you may not even be aware of it. Now, the Temperance card is about reconciliation. Um, I wouldn't be surprised, Danielle, if somebody from your past comes back into the picture or tries to. What is the Hierophant? Mm. Nine of Cups, feeling very happy and spiritually satisfied. I also see the Chariot, which is also a Cancer energy, family oriented. So it's like family brings you lots of joy. What is the Three of Pentacles? What is Danielle working on, Holy Spirit? What is Danielle working on? What's this Three of Pentacles about, please? Okay, so the Five of Swords is here. And the Four of, so it looks like, friend, that you could have been exerting a lot of effort, needing to rest. Needing to rest. You need a timeout. I feel it feels like you're taking charge of a lot of situations, perhaps, and you definitely may be in need of help. You may be needing to ask someone for help. What's the Magician? It's like you always try to do your very best, but you may have too much going on. What's the Magician? What is the Magician for Danielle? Okay, I see a Six of Pentacles. So Danielle, it looks like you need to ask for some help, babe. Yeah. And yeah, a Judgment call, two major arcana. Um yeah, you need to, this is about a breakthrough. I think you're going to have a breakthrough moment. It's very clear you need to make a decision about something. No question. Um you have make a decision, and you also have the Two of Swords and the Two of Wands. I do feel like time is of the essence with this decision, though. You may feel like you need more time to make a decision, but there's an important decision you're going to be making very soon. What is the Ten of Wands? Okay. Yeah, so I don't know if you're going to be leaving your job, but there's some kind of golden opportunity coming to you. It looks like money could be coming in. Definitely whatever resource you're most in need of. It could be rest, it could be money, time, and energy, and something very successful. A six of wands is here. Now, this energy I saw before. It's the Seven of Swords. This popped out before. So, Danielle, there's something you're trying to discern somebody's character. There's somebody around you who I don't know if you're trying to figure out their motives or something like that, or this could be sometimes a failed plan. Like you have the Six of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles, which is about success. It's like money. This is in your outcome. So it's like people acknowledging you, seeing you for a job well done. Sometimes the Six of Wands to me for people who are pregnant is like you showing and people like, oh, praising you and things like that. What's the World card? I wonder if it's a new business opportunity. There is something for you to be mindful of, though, because the Seven of Swords energy sometimes is a low moral vibration. So you're going to be dealing with something where you need to make a choice. The Six of Cups could be, it could be involving your children or somebody from your past. The Ten of Wands again. You're going to be making an important decision for sure. Yeah, it's one that require Two of Swords again, friend. Huh. And the Queen of Cups, very loving energy here. Huh. So the most practical example that's coming to mind is if you may need to delegate and get some help. Um, I do feel like there is some type of financial abundance that comes in that makes this decision easier to make. But it's very clear. Let me read Be Your Best Self Always. I want to get more guidance on that. All right, this says check in with yourself. How are you feeling at this moment, Danielle? Are you being the person you aspire to be? Remember that you determine how you feel. You are constantly choosing to feel the way you feel. It is understandable. We are all human, and there are times that we don't all feel 100%. You drew this card to help you to remember to access the highest level of emotions. Don't settle for less than you deserve. Do your utmost to achieve more, love more, and to be your best. Yeah. Oh, wow. Hmm. So, what I'm inclined to say is like, don't let disappointment be your driver. I don't know if a fear of failure is making you work real hard, like, as opposed to doing what you love being your driver. But I do see the World card twice in your overall reading and your outcome, friend. So, what this feels like is that, Danielle, you do have something is wrapping up, and there's a beautiful new beginning for you. There's a beautiful new opportunity coming to you, most certainly. Most certainly. I do feel like it could be, you might meet a person of a different nationality. You may meet someone that is different from you. Um, I don't know if you plan to travel. Yeah, but there's some help coming to you. There's some help coming to you. Yeah. Oh, this is interesting. It could very well be someone from your past. I do believe it will become more clear as the days and weeks come forward. It is going to put you at a place where you may be a little indecisive. I don't think you see this coming. See the Two of Swords twice, where her Her eyes are closed. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just saying I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if you end up traveling someplace different, traveling to another. It feels like it's more international travel, international business. Um, but I feel like karma is on your side. Try not to worry at night. Really try not to worry. Keep a hopeful expectation because I do believe that there is someone coming in for you. Someone loves you and cares about you. Okay. So I'm just saying, yeah, it did, Jared. It did. So there's somebody who is feeling you, Miss Danielle. There's someone who thinks of you fondly. I think it's a total blind spot for you. I think you don't see this person coming. It looks very much with the Six of Cups twice that it is someone from your past. I do see a King of Swords, which is uh, an air sign, but the King and Queen of Swords, right? They're a couple, they're a pair, but they're both very objective. And that could be your energy too. You could just be in a very business mindset because the King and Queen of Swords are very business minded. They're not emotional. They're very intellectual energies. And so I'm curious too. I'm curious too. Hmm. Now I want to read Illumination. Hold on. Okay, it says, just as a full moon sheds its light on our world, and I'm reading this card, there is hope and guidance for you. Have faith. Just holding on to a belief in yourself will plant the seed of manifestation in your life. You are being asked to release any worry or fear, which was in your overall reading, that Nine of Swords. Okay. So you are being asked to release any worry or fear that you may be harboring. The clarity you desire is at hand. All you need is something in which to place your faith. So trust in yourself, your support, and the divine. You will be assisted in difficult times. So I'm just saying, sweetie pie, there is somebody is coming along to assist you. This can also signify inspiration and new love. That's what we've been seeing. Totally different deck. I love you is here. So it says there is a shedding of light on hidden treasures or surprises. So yes, baby doll, there is a surprise on deck for you. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice, friends. Oh, how encouraging is that? Very nice. Interesting. All right, Danielle. Congratulations, friend. I love it. Awesome. Yeah, Lashonda, I would say so. You're just working yourself so hard, Danielle. That's very obvious. Definitely working hard. Yeah, yeah, you should. I feel like it's also part of somebody's karma. Like, so if somebody did disappoint you in the past, they sort of have to return to you to get that, pay their karmic debt. And they may not even know why you're suddenly in their palm pilot, as my mother would say. They don't even understand why all of a sudden you're in their system, but it's because they have a karmic debt that's owed to you and they need to pay that. And so they just may feel like, I want to help you. What is it that I can do for you? um, yeah, and it doesn't, I do feel inclined to say it doesn't always have to be romantic love. It could just be someone who really loves you, but it felt romantic. But there is some new love. It could be a new friend. It could be a new, a customer of yours. I don't know. But there's somebody who is willing to help you. Yeah. Very helpful energy. Like you can be extremely magnetic, obviously. People, that Six of Wands card, right? That's when people are like, oh, I just love you, all the baby, all the, it's getting a lot of attention and things like that. Yeah. So sometimes new love isn't romantic. It's people who adore you. They just love you. They want to help you. They want to do everything that they can for you. All right. So thank you, Danielle. It's so nice doing your reading and meeting you online. Ah, that's for all my friends who've been in this 2-hour conversation with me about meeting people online dating. Oh, so interesting. Yes, we are wishing you lots of love and light. What a blessing. You are a strong woman, that is for sure. So, all right, guys. Well, Danielle, thank you so much. Appreciate you booking your on the spot reading. I just want to send out lots of love and light to all of you, the people who have hung in here for such a long period of time. You guys are amazing. You have amazing stamina. Shout out to myself because I do too. I'm hungry. I haven't eaten a thing, taken a vitamin. My nose is itching. I'm like, what is going on? Um, yeah, I need to eat something and be kind to myself. I need to take my vitamins. Well, Danielle, I think you're beautiful too, friend. You have a great, great energy. Such a kind person, kind spirit and energy. Um, but yeah, you guys, I must be nice to myself. Like this is crazy. I got to eat. I love it here too, Jared. I love you guys. It has been real, hasn't it? Daughter, I'm telling you. Yes. Yes, 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 friends. This is beautiful. So, you guys, I am going to take a quick break. I'm going to eat something and then I'm going to come back. You'll see me go live probably in about an hour or so because I will be doing the live mid February readings for Cancer, Virgo, Libra, and Scorpio. I am, Danielle. I am. So, I'm going to feed myself and I'm going to feed myself and nurture myself. And then I will be back for live mid month readings. I know, Lashonda, that's so great. Thanks for hanging in there with me, friend. I do appreciate it. Oh, gosh. If I could, Michael, I would. My energy is drained. Like, this takes a lot of energy. If you guys are out energy workers out there, you do tarot or anything like this, like all the talking and the energy, it's a lot of giving, right? So I have to recharge. So yeah, I feel a little bit drained, but it's okay. I'm about to eat and be kind to myself, and then I'll be back. Jerry, don't you start no mess. Wouldn't that be a trip? That would be a trip. So, all right, lovely friends, I am going to end this stream. I'm sure people who just scroll past this video is like, 2 hours? What in the world are they talking about? Isn't that the best ever, though? I love you guys. Oh, Michael Johnson, you don't owe me anything. How about that? All right, guys, I love you. Let me go ahead and eat, and I will be back with the Cancer, Virgo, Libra, and Scorpio readings. Okay. Love you dearly. Get you some food, friends. All right. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.